American Song Contest is in its 4th week, and we got a chance to talk to some of this week's standout performers. Let's take a look.
How come joining sorrow and reason don't rhyme until your horizontal life ain't a straight line yet? Maybe we're all a little bit of everything combined. I got my eyes on the throne, so watch me now, watch me now, watch me now, watch me now.
Start from the bottom y leo tallado todo lo que tengo, yo me lo he ganado. Todos fueron.
There was so many emotions. I was overwhelmed, leaving such an important message and going through that life story. I know so many people can relate, and we're just excited that we've been getting so many messages. Just a lot of people saying that our story has touched their hearts, and it's sad that a lot of people can relate to our story, but we're out here putting out such an important message on that stage, so it fills my heart.
Yeah. And what about you?
Well, as long as we start a conversation, I think we have gotten our point across, and we're excited, we're happy to represent our culture and our gente. Yeah.
Okay, yes, we have to talk about this incredible outfit. Did you decide on this? Who did you collaborate with?
Absolutely. So this is actually, I usually am involved in Fashion Week, London Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. This is called DB Couture. And then actually the amazing costume department actually elaborated on it as well here at American Song Contest. So kudos to them. I love fashion. I feel like I actually was known for my fashion even before my music. So I thought that it goes hand in hand,
Do you feel like your fashion, it's like just another way of being creative and expressing your creativity?
Absolutely. I think this dress is a song itself, I would have just entered with this dress and that's it.
Yes. Now let's talk about the song you performed this evening. Why was it important to you, and what does it mean to you?
This song, Fly, is the story of my life. I know every artist has gone through their thing, but I'm telling you, I am the poster child for She Can Make It, Anyone Can. And this is like a shout out to my little girl who told me that, Mom, if you give up now, everything that we went through would be in vain. So just like the song says, I'm a fighter, I'm a survivor, and I'm going to fly.
How did it feel stepping out there to perform in front of all of America this evening?
It felt amazing, a little bit intimidating, but I loved it. Ready to do it again, so vote me in, guys.
That's true. You did an incredible performance this evening. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah. And what was the inspiration behind the song? Talk to me a bit about the writing process for it.
Surface level, it's a love story, about your first love or your first deep love, and kind of like finding that again, or like finding that feeling again. Bigger picture, it's about working on yourself and working on your dream or your miracle. Always working on yourself is it. And I think everybody can kind of relate to that.
Man, I tell people I wanted to really pay homage to the DC, the culture of DC, the spirit of DC tonight. So if you were watching, if I incorporated go-go music, which is like the heartbeat, the sound of DC and the DMV. I incorporated the dances with the beat your feet style, and we haven't really been able to see that type of style, that music on like a national, or I would even dare to say international stage, really ever. So American Song Contest, I could not do it without bringing DC to the forefront. So.
I just super excited that people can hear this track. It's a track that I did with Val and Coda, just two amazing artists. And the album drops on Friday, the trip out. And, this production, this opportunity for us to share this song with the world on NBC for American Song Contest is just like so next level.
Coda was amazing.
Oh my
for you
God!
guys.
Oh my God!
That
Yes, yeah.
collaboration.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, he's such a talented artist. Val and Coda and I, when we go in the studio, we just like each other. We like hanging out with each other. We like being in the room with each other. We inspire each other, and to be able to perform this song with them and represent my hometown is freaking awesome.
Now, what has this journey been like so far for you with the American Song Contest?
It's been truly the most amazing experience ever. I mean, I don't know if anybody realizes this because this is a first season show, but they have taken such good care of us, truly. From, the song selection to the travel getting out here to the rehearsals to honestly, they just pump us up and they make us feel so good about everything before we even go out and perform. And I truly feel so excited. It's like a run through for your own tour. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think they've done such a good job, and I really hope that it gets renewed for a second season, because I'm gonna tell all my friends to go audition for it, because it's been so good.
So firstly, let's take it back. How did you get involved with American Song Contest? How did they discover you?
Well, they actually reached out to my label and wanted somebody to represent Pennsylvania, and they knew that I would be the best pick, because I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You see it. You see it.
Yes.
Yes.
We all see it. Yeah.
So I got the opportunity to be on this show, and I am over the moon and was excited to do my song Plenty Love, which took me a while to choose, actually. Yeah, but my song Plenty Love is really about love coming together, and I knew I had a message to share. If I'm going to be in the homes of millions of Americans, I'm going to talk about love. So we're coming out of a war. We're going to a war right now. We're coming out of isolation, chaos. So it was very timely and needed. So I'm happy that they considered me for the show, and Atlantic did, and here I am.
So you're a Grammy-nominated artist. You're an incredible songwriter.
Thank you.
Why come on American Song Contest?
Well, because they asked me to represent Washington. And I still live in Washington State. I've been holding on to my roots in Washington State for my entire life. For as many cities in America that have pulled me their direction, I can't leave the beautiful evergreen state of Washington. And I got to share an original piece of music. That to me is what's so special about this show is that the caliber of artist and artistry that's in this show, getting to share original music with such incredible production on such a great stage it's awesome. And also I'm hoping that I get to blaze with Snoop at one point.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
There's honestly no words that can really truly describe how I was feeling and how I'm still currently feeling. I just have so much adrenaline right now. I would say going into it, I had a lot of nerves, not super great nerves where I'm just super excited. But the second that I went on stage, I just feel like I embodied this entirely different persona and the most confident version of myself. So I don't know, it was all just super exciting and very surreal. I still can't believe that I just performed on live national television. I feel like that's such a rare experience.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really grateful.
How did this American Song Contest journey start for you?
Well, we got reached out to by them, and they hit up my manager. I don't remember if it was through Instagram or just through email, but they were like, hey, we found Stella and we would love to have her audition and try out for the show. And at the time I had never heard of it before, because it was a brand new show. So I looked into it and saw that it was basically a spin-off of Eurovision, which I'm a huge fan of, and that it's also run by a lot of the same people who produce Eurovision, and I was like, dang, this is cool. And another thing that I really love about it is this is the first American show that's showcasing artistry and original music. So yeah, once I read up on it, I was like, how could I not do this? And it's been a journey ever since, but I'm really grateful.
You dreamed about this when you were a little kid. You watched American Idol, The Voice, so it was just a real moment. It was awesome.
Yes, yeah. Tell me a little bit about the song and what inspired it, and what was the writing process like for you?
Yeah, I mean, the song is called For You. It was about kind of a manifestation of me, being on the big stage and singing to a bunch of people like I did tonight, And I dedicated it to all the Hawaiians, Polynesians, back home in Hawaii. Every local boy that got a dream. If you got a dream, go and chase it. You only live once.
I love that.
Yeah.
Get out there, do it, live. That's amazing. That's amazing. And when you're about to walk out on stage, what was going through your mind this evening?
I was like, don't forget the lyrics. I mean, it was just take it all in. In my head, it was a mantra throughout the whole week was just, I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to be here. So that was going through my head, and I was just trying to get the crowd pumping. So yeah, it was awesome.
Well, I've always been an artist as well, and I put out a lot of my own records, but I do write for other artists, as you said, and this just seemed like an incredible opportunity to showcase my art. Obviously, the platform of NBC and just American Song Contest, and the idea of it, where we could use one of our original songs and represent our state. All of that for me was kind of like a no-brainer. I was like, absolutely, let me throw my hat in the ring for this. So I really love doing both. I love being an artist and creating my own work, but I also love collaborating and facilitating other people's visions for their own art. So
yeah, that's incredible. So what's going through your mind before you're about to step out on stage this evening?
Am I going to be fully transparent? Don't forget the words. Don't throw up. Don't forget the words. This is live. Yeah. Millions of people are going to see this. Don't forget the words. And finally, you're here for a reason, be present, and do what you do. Like, this is what you do, so just do that. So
I love
it's a combination of, like, you know, the nerves and then the reality of, like, you know, you're here for a reason, do your thing.
Now, you're in American Song Contest, but outside of that world, what's the latest that's happening with your music and your songwriting?
So right now I actually have a song that's about to hit the top 20 in the dance U.S. dance charts. It's a song with Nicky Romero, who's a DJ, and Gattuso, and it's called Afterglow, and that's been kind of climbing every week. And Nicky just headlined at Ultra in Miami and played the song. So that's kind of my latest release, and that's what's going on with that. And then I've been writing for film and television, and also working with other artists. I'm actually working with another artist on the show, Michael Bolton. I'm working on his album. And so it's been cool being in this with him and having him as kind of like a mentor with some of the elements about how to deal with these massive, you know, platform shows. And he's been really helpful to, like, give me some advice. So.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for chatting to The Buzz. American Song Contest is on Mondays at 8 p.m. on NBC and streaming on Hulu the day after. After the break, we're in Las Vegas to talk to Alfredo Silva. We'll be back after the break.